first topic I want to talk about really quick before we get into some other things is that I don't like bitch ass niggas. And the reason why I want to start off with that is because
game is about helping us learn the rules of manhood. And a lot of times what happens is we don't fully believe in the rules. We don't fully believe in the information.
You cannot fear rejection.
We got to stand on business out there, meaning that the bitches ain't gonna even fuck with me if they don't think that I'm willing to go the distance behind some shit.
everybody in this room, if you had a bitch ass moment, raise your hand.
When I say I am, I want you to say a motherfucking man. I am a motherfucking man.
Like I said, y'all should have bitches. I'm amazed. It's a struggle for some of y'all.
Once you find something that you're into, it comes before everything else. And then even when you deal with a woman who's into you, she has to compete with that thing, whatever the fuck that is, right?
Stand up if you believe in fear. Stand up right now. Everybody stand the fuck up.
You know, I say bitch a lot and nigga a lot, but, you know, it's with good intention and a lot of love in it and whatnot.
If I'm feeling insecure, is this really me, or did somebody teach me how to feel this way?
I am a motherfucking man.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the woman you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Yo, we here. What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. What's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got a lot to talk about today, so we got to just hop right into it. But before we get into that, make sure you guys go to MasculineIdentityMembership.com and get the Masculine Identity Soap. Make sure you guys get that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Also, make sure that you guys go to badboymembership.com
badboymembership.com. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com where you get 45 to 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month, and also go to masculineidentitymembership.com so you can join the Masculine Identity Membership so you can watch videos and programs that teach you how to understand your identity, how to understand who you really are to make shit happen in this game. You feel what I'm saying? So today's topic, man, and shout out to everybody here, man, and today's topic is crazy because I saw this video, and I'm actually going to play the audio of the video. I'm not going to play the video because I don't want to get a copyright thing. So I'm just going to play the audio of the video. But basically today's topic, right, I'm going to be talking about the biggest trick that women pull on naive modern males, right? The biggest trick that women pull on naive modern males. Now you might be saying, well, Lakar, what is this biggest trick? What are you talking about? What are women doing as far as tricking these guys out here? Now, the biggest trick that women pull on naive modern males, right, is to get modern males to believe that they are one way. Okay, the biggest trick that women pull is to get modern males to believe that they are one way. Now, what are you talking about one way, Locario? So basically what women do is they make you think, or they try to get you to think that they're either this, good girl or they're a whore. It's one of they're like, well, I'm a good girl, I don't do that whore shit, or I'm a fucking slut. You understand what I'm saying? And so they got you believing they're either or, right? Now, I said this before, I said women are like Superman, okay? Meaning that you have Superman and you have Clark Kent, but they're the same person, right? So what happens is women want you to believe that Clark Kent isn't Superman. You understand what I'm saying? And they want you to believe Superman isn't Clark Kent. So women want you to believe that, I'm not this, sexually, promiscuous woman. I'm this woman over here that's this good girl waiting for marriage and all this other shit. And they want you to believe because they're the good girl waiting for marriage, they don't get down sexually. Now, what I want to say is this. There is nothing wrong with a woman being sexual, because guys who have game understand how much women love sex. You feel what I'm saying? We know this. We understand this shit. See, guys who have game understand that women love sex. This is why we have the t-shirts, Women Love Sex. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with the woman loving sex. But what women do is that they try to fool guys into thinking that they're one way. So basically, let's say you meet a girl named Jennifer, and Jennifer wants you to believe that she's not the type of woman that would ever have a one-night stand or have sex quickly. And, every guy she talks to, she, has to get to know them, and she has to, get emotionally attached to them first before sex can happen. And, she has to go out on a bunch of dates, and like she makes you think that she does this to every guy. So when you approach Jennifer and she wants you to think that way about her, because you're naive, you're going to think that this is how Jennifer is to every guy. And so what you're doing is you're putting yourself in a situation, in a position to think, oh man, I found a chick who's, she's not out here having sex and fucking these guys and doing all this other stuff, right? No, she's not doing that with you, because best believe Jennifer had another guy she slept with on the first night. Best believe Jennifer is going to meet a guy that she's so sexually attracted to that she's going to drop all of that fucking shit she told you. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that a lot of you guys think women are the same all across the board. So now if you meet a woman who's extremely sexually attracted to you and want to have sex with you quickly, you think that she's that way with oh my gosh, she's fucking all these guys. That means, she wants to fuck me quick, so she's fucking all these guys, right? But you're always looking at it that way because you think she's one way. And what I'm trying to tell you is all women are all ways, okay? I'm gonna say it again. All women are all ways. I'm gonna say it one more time. All women are all ways. So, There is no woman out there that is just one way with every fucking dude she meets. You understand what I'm saying? So if you meet a girl and you want to have sex with her and she says, we should wait, right? That does not mean that every fucking guy she meets, right? That she's going to make every guy that she meets wait. Now, if you meet a woman and she wants to suck your dick on the first day she met you, that does not mean every guy she meets or goes on a date with, she wants to suck their dick when she first meets them. Right? But what I'm saying is that all women are all ways, meaning that every woman you meet can do either or. It just depends on the guy. And when guys don't understand this, this is what makes you guys get fooled. So you start putting women on a certain pedestal. You start thinking this woman is this and that woman is that and this woman's this way and that woman's that way. And you start to try to figure shit out. You're like, well, wait a second. Maybe, that girl has a lot of tattoos. So since she has a lot of tattoos, that means she must be a slut. And this girl, she made me wait 3 days. So she's not a slut. She's not a whore. She's not that type. It's like, y'all gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me with this bullshit. Right? Now, I want to play this clip. I'm gonna play this clip. It's about maybe a minute and change or whatever. And I'm gonna talk about what is happening in this clip because this goes exactly with what we're talking about in this topic. But let me play this real quick. Here we go.
Norman from the group Jagged Edge. You might know him as Quick, but from Jagged Edge, lived in Atlanta. I was a young kid. I was like 17 years old. I hung out for the first time and run around Atlanta with J.E. So I meet this girl who I thought was the most beautiful girl ever. I couldn't believe it. She gave me a number. I'm like, oh my God, I'm talking to her all day. The next day she comes over. She's down. I'm staying at Cal's house, and she comes over. We come downstairs in the basement. We just talking. I'm just kind of getting to know her. Cal comes downstairs. He said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, I'm just talking to Shorty." He said, "You don't get to know her." And he pulls his pants down, and she starts topping him off. Then he starts, doing this thing with the girl right in front of me. And he's looking at me. He says, "This is not the type of girl you get to know." And I remember just being like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, she was just the sweetest chick on the planet and got it popping right in front of me. Most beautiful girl that, like, at the time that I had ever seen.
So let me reiterate. So basically, the guy in the clip said that he, I don't even know why he fucking name dropped the nigga. But anyway, he said, this R&B motherfucker that he knew, right? He was chilling with the group or whatever, right? And he said that he was talking to this chick who he thought was the most beautiful chick ever. And so one of the group members comes through and he's like, "What are you doing?" And then he's like, "I'm trying to get to know her." So then he says he takes the girl and the girl gives, the guy, the Jagged Edge dude head, right? and then what happened is the guy says to him, "Hey, this is not the type of girl you get to know." Basically saying this is just a thought or a slut that you just get her to suck your dick, right? And what he's basically also saying is that if she wasn't like this, then this would be the type of girl that you should get to know. So essentially what they're saying is this: if a woman is willing to just suck your dick like that, she's not the type of chick you get to know and take seriously. But if she's not the type that would do that, then that's the type of girl you get to know. But this is what I'm trying to say, is that the girl who will suck the dick and won't suck the dick is the same woman. This is what guys don't understand. See, you think because you meet a woman and she says, "I'm not that type of girl. I got to get to know you. I need to be emotionally attached to a guy." So your dumbass is thinking, "Oh, she's not, promiscuous. She's not like that." Then next week, that same girl is going to meet a guy at a bar and she's going to suck his dick in the bathroom after only knowing him for 45 minutes. right? So is she the woman who makes guys wait, or is she the woman who sucks dick in the bathroom? The answer is she's both. You understand? She's both. And see, this is the problem with a lot of motherfuckers when they don't understand the game. Exactly, Juice Savage. I said that the hoe and the housewife are one and the same. Exactly. You be like, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Nigga, your housewife is a hoe. What are we talking about here? You understand what I'm saying? You're like, they don't want to believe that when they worship women. Exactly. Exactly. See, a lot of guys don't understand the game. So what they do is they try to separate women when they all do the same shit. They all do the same shit. And if you're a naive modern male, you're going to believe that women aren't like that. And this is the thing. There is absolutely nothing wrong, like I said, with a woman wanting to have sex. So in the story, that woman who sucked that guy's dick, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. See, what a lot of guys don't understand is a woman's desire is not going to, or I should say, a woman's not going to curb her desire to coddle your insecurity. You understand? So basically what I'm saying is that just because you're insecure doesn't mean that women are going to stop doing what they want to do. Doesn't mean women are going to stop desiring sex how they want to have sex. They're not going to be like, man, you know what? Here's this famous, attractive guy that I'm interested in, and he's allowing me to give him head. Let me not give this guy head because these beta males over here are going to call me a hoe and feel some type of way. What? No. See, if you guys understood what women do behind closed doors, your head would fucking explode. Your head will explode. You guys have no idea. See, women, what they'll do is that they're going to put a certain front for society. They're going to act like a woman will be watching this video and be like, Lucario, he's talking bullshit. I'm not like that. She's going to say all that shit. But behind closed doors, she knows that there was a guy that she fucked the first night. There was a guy that she was extremely sexual with really fast because he was turning her on. And then at the same time, there were other guys who they made wait. You understand what I'm saying? See, what you guys have to understand is women will treat men different. They're going to treat men different. This is why do you think the friend zone exists? You understand what I'm saying? Why do you think the friend zone exists? The friend zone exists because the woman who's friend zoning that guy is also fucking another guy, which means that she's treating those two guys differently, right? So the guy in the friend zone, you think he's going to be like, that girl over there, she doesn't have sex with men. She just friend zones all guys because she's not interested in guys because that's how she is. No, she's friend zoning your ass while she's fucking the other guy. Women will treat guys different, but it's the same woman. Why is this so hard for guys to understand? See, guys have this fantasy that they meet this woman who's not like that, and then that's the one who's wifey material. Because just like in a video, he's like, well, you don't get to know these type of women. What type of woman? There's only one type of woman. You understand what I'm saying? There's only one type of woman. See, women, and this is the thing. What guys don't understand is that women will switch up based on the particular situation, the guy, and the circumstance. Right? So women are flexible, meaning they're not going to have a stance and stick to that stance, and that's it. That's not how they work. A woman is like, well, this guy, I'm going to fuck him on the first date. This guy, I'm going to use him for his money. This guy, I'm going to friend zone. This guy, I'm going to make him wait, right? And it's the same woman. Whereas as a man, you're supposed to be one way. You understand what I'm saying? See, a lot of guys out here are feminine. So what they'll do is that guys will switch up based on the women they're dealing with. Oh, she's bad, so I'm going to do this. Oh, I think she's a 6 or a 5. I'm going to do that. Oh, you know, she's a lawyer and a doctor. She's a high class woman, so I'm going to treat her this way. I'm going to, you know, buy her a gift and take her to this expensive restaurant. Oh, this girl over here, she just works at McDonald's and, you know, she's just from around the way, so I'm going to do. It's like dudes will switch up based on the woman, and switching up is feminine. You understand what I'm saying? Again, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. I understand that. But what happens is it's extremely feminine for you as a man to switch up. And the reason why you're switching up is because you're too stupid to realize that women are switching up. You think, oh, because the girl says, oh, I'm, you know, we got to wait a while to have sex. And, you know, I really like you. I'm not the type of girl. You think that's how she is. No, she's not like that. You understand? Well, she is like that, but she's also like this. She's also going to fuck the guy on the first night. The woman who told you to wait, she's not telling the other guy to wait. But you're too stupid to realize this. You understand what I'm saying? Like, dudes, I swear, dudes, it's like, and it's the thing, because a lot of guys don't know how to lead, and because a lot of guys don't have a program, what they're doing is they're going based on what a woman is saying and then making their moves on that, again, which is switching up. So you should have one way because you should have a program. This is how I do things at all times. You understand? And things only switch up because I want to switch it up. I don't switch it up for the woman. You see what I'm saying? See, this is the problem with a lot of the red pill channels and all that. They like to, you know, put women in categories. Oh, she's this way and she's that way. No, she is whatever way she needs to be in order to get what she wants. And if you are not gamed up to understand this, then what's going to happen is that women are going to be able to manipulate you. Because first of all, even thinking this way is you going based on a woman's actions and then making your moves based on her actions, which means you're reacting to the woman, which means you're following her lead. But if you have a program already where you say, I do things this way and I do things that way, the woman has to fall under your program regardless. So if your program is, listen, women have to fuck by the second date or I'm leaving, then it doesn't matter what she says. Because if that's not happening, you leave. Because it's not that this woman is like that. She is like that with you. You understand? See, I told y'all that story about the guy that one of my friends who was throwing a party, and he was telling me about this chick he wanted me to meet that he was courting, right? And I asked him about it and I said, hey, did you smash? And he said, nah, I ain't smashed yet, but yo, she's not one of those type of girls, bro. You know, she ain't one of these thotties out here, man. You know what I'm saying? We just take it slow and wait. And I think she might be the one. He was on that type of vibe. So I go to the party. I meet the girl. The girl that I met was a girl I smashed previously the first time I met her. So she told my boy that she's not that type of girl and she has to wait. But with me, she fucked me the first time we met. Now, what you guys have to understand is, like I said, women are not one way. All women are all ways. Do you see what I'm saying? So if you're basing your fucking way to do things based on how you think she is, then you're a fool. This is why when niggas say a chick is wifey material, it's comical to me. Comical. How the fuck is a woman wifey material when I haven't taught her how to be a wife to me? Huh? Wait, so you just randomly meet a woman, you have a conversation with her, you go out with her a few times, and now she's wifey material? Wifey material only exists once the man teaches her how to be a wife to him. The fuck y'all talking about? Wifey material. You think you just meet a chick and she's ready-made for you? No. Wifey material is a result of your leadership. How the fuck a chick is just wifey material off rip? Oh, because she told you, oh, I don't get down like that. You know, I like to get to know a guy, and you know, I'm really sweet and I go to work and you know, I have a nice job and I do this and I do that. No, this is how women manipulate you, because you're stupid enough to just listen to what they're saying and then think, oh, well, I'll take her on. You know, she told me that she's not this way or that way. And, you know, I just believe everything she's saying. And because I have no program, because I'm not a fucking leader, I'm just going to take her and then, you know, she can just do whatever she wants. I don't have any instructions for her. I don't have a way that she needs to do things to be in my life. I just hope that her mommy and daddy taught her some shit that's going to make her wifey material. Bullshit. Bullshit. See, again, motherfuckers don't got no game. You understand? Any nigga meeting a chick and talking about, yo, man, she's wifey material. The fuck you mean? The fuck you mean she wifey material? You have to create wifey. You understand? Don't give me this shit like, well, her parents should have taught her right from wrong. Nigga, I don't give a shit what her parents taught her. I'm not her parents. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is what I'm talking about with little Kev right here. He said if her father raised her well, then she would be wifey material from the jump. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what her father taught her. That has nothing to do with me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not her father. Right? I'm my own man. So when she gets to me, she has to adhere to my program, not her father's program. You understand? So it's like, listen, this is why you have situations where when a woman is with her man, she calls her man daddy. You know why she calls him daddy? Because that's her daddy now. You understand? So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all motherfuckers, man. And this is what I'm saying, where, you know, guys do not understand the game, because they sit there and they really be thinking that chicks are one way. No, all women are all ways. You understand what I'm saying? But see, when you're a motherfucker who don't have game, it's hard for you to understand this shit. It's hard for motherfuckers to understand that shit. Man. So you said, why are most men taught to put women on pedestals when they aren't special at all? Well, this is the thing. A lot of guys are conditioned to believe that, you know, women are one way, and that they think that they as men have no power in their situations. And, you know, they just have to be in a situation where they listen to what the woman is saying, believe everything she's saying, and then make a decision based on what the fuck she's saying, which is nonsense. It's nonsense. See, I've been in too many situations where, you know, I'm with a chick and she's ready and willing to make it happen now. Then I've been in situations where the chick is on some, oh, but I got to get to know you and blah, 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 blah. Right? And what's funny is I've had situations where you see the situation where I talked about how I fucked the girl who my friend was dating, and she told him that, she told him, oh, I want to wait and I'm not the type of girl. I've had situations where I had chicks that I, was trying to hook up with and shit ain't pop off. And then I have friends who smashed those girls that were telling me that they want to wait. You understand what I'm saying? So again, a lot of guys, because they have no game, they take women at face value. And that's a mistake. It's a mistake. Because see, in that clip where the guy was talking about how the girl gave him head and he was like, oh, this ain't the type of girl you get to know. That's not the right information. Like, and dudes in the comments was like, yo, he put him on the game. That's not no fucking game. That's not the right information. You understand? See, the right information would be something like, hey, listen, don't put women on a pedestal and just have women follow your lead. That's it. Find coachable women who's going to follow your lead. And don't put women on a pedestal. Because what he was saying in the story, he's like, yo, man, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever met. She was so sweet. She was so this. She was so that. But so guys, they put their thoughts about a woman being sweet and nice, and they equate that to a certain archetype of what they think she's supposed to be. So if a woman's sweet and nice and chill, I just can't believe she would just suck a guy's dick like that. You understand what I'm saying? They don't understand this. No, those women that you meet that are sweet and nice and all that other stuff are sucking dick. And there's nothing wrong with it. But see, a lot of guys, again, they want to believe that Clark Kent and Superman are two different people. You understand? They want to believe this shit. Like, it's so funny how most of the quote unquote manosphere or red pill, most of those, ideologies are based on niggas not understanding that all women are always. You understand what I'm saying? All that manosphere shit, all that fucking red pill shit. Yo, these women are going to be hypergamous. Yeah, she's going to fuck with you for this, and then she's going to do this with the other guy. Of course. Oh, man, you can't deal with a woman with a high body count. Which woman don't got a high body count? You understand what I'm saying? Now, of course, there's going to be exceptions to the rule. Let's say you have a woman who just for whatever reason, she's super religious in her family. She's been taught not to do this. And, she's 23 and she still hasn't had sex. Or you have a situation where a woman is just super, super, super fucking reckless and she's had sex with 10 million niggas. But what I'm saying is, in general, women have high body counts. And high body counts is whatever the fuck you think it is. Because some niggas will say, well, 2 is high. And some niggas will say 20. And some niggas will say 200. So whatever you think is a high body count, women have that. You understand what I'm saying? Whatever you think, they got it. So you can't live in this fantasy of, oh, there's these girls over here and all of them have this high body count. And I'm looking over here for this woman who doesn't. It's like, nigga, how naive are you? You understand what I'm saying? They're like, oh, well, she has tattoos, so she must be promiscuous. So you think a bitch that don't got tattoos ain't promiscuous? They're like, well, wait a second. She has no tattoos on her body. She tells me she goes to church. So she must be a good girl, right? Nigga. It's like, it's like, yo, I thought women were delusional. No, niggas are delusional. Listen, These motherfuckers are more delusional than women nowadays. I swear, it's insane. It's insane. It's insane. Like, you know what's funny? I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, I bet that women secretly laugh at y'all niggas. Like, seriously. Like, secretly, like, I feel like women in general just laugh at modern males. They're laughing like, does this nigga really think that, you know, I ain't out here fucking? Like, what is wrong with him? Like, he actually believed me when I said that, you know, I'm not the type of girl and I want to wait. He actually believed me. I sucked this guy's dick before I came on this date. He actually believes me. April said it's not secretly. She said these chicks be laughing at y'all. Yo, it's like I really truly believe that women just be laughing at y'all like they just be sitting there lying to y'all face and y'all believe this shit. Chicks be crying and shit. You be falling for the tears. They be telling you, they be talking shit about their ex and you believe them and you're like, man, I would never treat you like that. If I was with you, I'd treat you like a queen, right? Like, y'all really believe this shit? Chicks be telling y'all all types of shit. A chick fucking, you take a fucking chick on a date and she give you a kiss on the cheek and you're fucking, you know, you got butterflies in your stomach. You think she's the one. She's wifey material. And as soon as you drop her off home, because you listen, you told her on the date, hey, you know, we should go back to my place. And she says, no, you know, actually, you know, I really like you. And I'm not the type of girl I really like to get to know. I can't really get intimate with a guy that I just met, you know? And you're like, oh, wow, she's different. She's not like these other hoes out here. She's different. So then you drop her off home, you drive her home, you walk her to her doorstep. She's like, I had a good night tonight. And you're like, yeah, I had a good night too. And then she gives you a big hug and then she gives you a kiss on the cheek. And she says, okay, good night. Have a good night. Get home safe. And then her phone dings and she gets a notification on Tinder. And the nigga on Tinder says, yo, what's up? What you up to tonight? And she's like, oh, nothing. I'm just hanging out at home, just chilling. And he's like, yo, get on FaceTime real quick. They get on FaceTime. They talk for like 2 minutes, right? And then she invites him over to the house and he's smashing. You understand what I'm saying? He's smashing. The chick you just fucking dropped off, who gave you a kiss on the cheek, you said to her, let's go back to my place. She told you, no, I got to wait because I got to get to know you. And she just met a nigga on Tinder when she got home, and the nigga came over and smashed. And while he's fucking her, you understand what I'm saying? While he's smashing, her phone dings, and it's a message from you saying, hey, I had a good night. I got home safe. Y'all motherfuckers is fools out here. Yo, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Oh, it makes me so sad, man. I gotta laugh to not cry. It makes me so sad. Yo, I swear. I feel so bad. Listen. I tell you, man, sometimes I cry myself to sleep at night. I'm worried about these beta males out here, man. I'm worried about y'all, man. I'm worried. Because y'all so stupid. I'm worried. Because y'all really out here. You're really out here thinking this is what's going on, man. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Why is my Skype not working? I see somebody trying to call me on this shit, and it's not working. Hold on. 502. Try to call back. I don't know what's wrong with my Skype. Let me redo the Skype. Let me quit the Skype and I'm gonna redo it. Hold on. Because I see it's coming up on my phone. All right. All right, let me try to redo the Skype. I see people calling in. Hold on. Why is my Skype not picking up? This is weird. I do not understand why the Skype's not working. That's weird. Yeah, the Skype is bugging out today. The Skype is bugging out today. Hold on, let me try to quit the Skype. And then I'm gonna try to turn it back on and then see what's popping. Hold on. All right. All right. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna try to turn on the Skype. And we got maybe 15 minutes left, so I gotta run because I gotta record the Bad Boy show, and then we can make that happen. All right, so I'll turn it back on the Skype. So try to call back. Let me see if we could get this shit cracking. Let's see if we get that going. But yeah, man, man. So you said, how do you get one-on-one personal coaching? So go to MrLocario.com, and on the front page, it has a 30-minute game session. You could click on that or click the coaching tab at the top. And if you want the 1 month coaching, and we could try to make that happen. This shit crazy. Okay, there we go. I think now it's happening. Now it's happening. All right, let me try to get a 502 on the line. Hold on. All right, 502, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on, fam? What's popping with you?
Not much. I donated to the PayPal.
All right. That's what's up. So what's going on?
No, I was just saying on two things, like the last comment you just made about how a woman will tell you something and then you'll drop her back off and another dude comes through and smash it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I had that happen. I had a woman tell me that she was celibate, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool, blah blah blah." So I'm trying to be cool. So we sat in my crib, we smoked and drank, whatever, and then she went ahead and went home.
Right.
The next day, I texted her. I said, "Hey, you make it home all right?" She was like, "Yeah," and I said, I said something like, "Did you sleep good?" And she said, "Oh yeah, I slept real good." It was like 10-0. and I was like 10 O's, and I said, "What's that supposed to mean?" And I said, "Why?" I said 10 O's, and she goes, "Oh, because when I left your place, Keon was sitting in my driveway, and he helped me sleep real good."
Oh my God!
I swear to God, as I'm sitting on the phone, I said, "Yo," I said, "Well, you told me you were celibate," and she goes, "Well, I am today." She said, "I was, and I am today."
Yo, I'm telling you, that's how it works. And listen, you know what chicks will do? They'll try to rationalize all the things. They'll be like, "Oh well, yeah, I'm celibate, but he don't count because I've been fucking him or something." You know what I'm saying? Like they'll do crazy shit like that all day. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I said, what? I said, that's that bullshit. I didn't even say that. I just left it alone. I didn't say nothing else. But that was. But no, I was calling to say, like, in the context of the dude's story. And, I agree with you that all women can be all things and all at any time or whatever. But for the context of the story, is that dude kind of right? Because not that the woman's sucking dick, but if she's going to be public like that, there's probably something.
No. This is what I'm telling. Okay, call it. Let me ask you a question, right? Name me a chick, celebrity, that you think is hot that you would smash.
Let's go with Alicia Keys.
Okay, so you trying to tell me if Alicia Keys wanted to fuck you, you gonna say no because somebody in the room?
Nah, but I'm not gonna take it too serious if she gonna put her business out there out in public.
No, but
like that woman, if she wanted to suck dude's dick, cool, go do it. But like, damn, she couldn't go to the bathroom or something. She was gonna do it.
No, but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you wanted to fuck Alicia Keys and she's like, listen, I got a show to do in 15 minutes. We need to fuck right here. You're gonna be like, well, can we go down the street to the back? No, you're gonna be like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is because you would say, damn, well, I might not have another opportunity to fuck Alicia Keys, then shit, I gotta get it cracking now. You know what I'm saying? So the desire to do it will make you do that thing. So a lot of times guys, they try to they like guys don't really believe women will do that because it's offsetting to what women have said. You see what I'm saying? So women generally will be like, oh, I'm not the type of girl. I got to be emotionally attached to a motherfucker to have sex. And, you know, I don't want to have sex until marriage and I'm celibate. They say all these things. But when they're in a situation, right, and women will be in more of those type of situations than guys generally. So when they're in a situation where they can get sexual with a guy that they are actually sexually attracted to, or they're in that situation that they really want to have sex with this person, they'll do it. This is why you have women who have sex in gas stations, bathrooms, in a car, in public. They'll do all types of crazy shit like that because they have opportunities like that to make it happen. The same thing would happen if a guy was in that situation. A lot of guys, if they had the opportunity, they'd be like, oh, well, Jennifer Lopez wants to give me head in the elevator. Hell fucking yeah. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna take it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but I just kind of side-eyed because I'm like, that's cool, you doing all that. I ain't tripping on that. My thing is the woman who puts her business down on Front Street. To me, it's just sloppy.
Right, but she wasn't putting her business on Front Street. You see what I'm saying? It's not like he didn't say that after she sucked his dick, she went on Twitter and Instagram and told everybody. You feel what I'm saying? So it was just him.
It was like it was a.
Right.
It was still a private setting. That exactly. Was just sitting there. She just sucked his dick in front of that.
In front of that guy. Right. So what?
I got
right. So what I'm saying is that women will be in situations where they're highly sexually attracted, and they desire the situation to where they will do it. And this goes. Listen, all these guys out here that's crying about Usher, holding, fucking Alicia Keys and all this other shit. The reason why they feel that way is because in reality, trust and believe, their woman will be on all fours if they was chilling with Usher in the backstage. Trust and believe that. You understand what I'm saying? Exactly. So don't let these women fool you into thinking that. And this thing, there's nothing wrong with that. I would expect that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, why would a woman say, you know what? I got this beta male at home, and I have this superstar who I've been seeing on TV all day, and I think he's attractive, and I want to have sex with him. I'm just going to not have sex with him because of the beta male at home? Are we serious?
Right. I agree with you because that's going to be the high point of her life.
Basically,
there will never be another moment to top
that.
So she's going to
exactly.
Yeah, I get that.
But that's what I'm saying, where niggas want to shame that, because what happens is that in most guys' real life, most guys never get treated like the superstar. You see what I'm saying? But if you have game, you get treated like the superstar. This is what guys don't understand. When you have game, you're the guy that the chick will suck your dick in front of everybody. She'll drop drawers and be like, yo, I'm into this guy. Let's make it happen. Let's do it how you want it. Let's go. Let's do the shit, because she's that sexually attracted to you and she desires you that much. The problem is beta males and guys who ain't got game never get to experience that. So of course they're gonna feel some type of way when they hear this type of shit. So they're like, wait a second, that chick just sucked this guy's dick in front of you? She's a hoe, she's a thought. No, she's Superman and Clark Kent. She's the same woman. The same woman who told you that she's not like that is like that. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's the part that guys don't understand.
I see what you're saying. They get mad at the women because they can't comprehend the women doing that, because the women don't do that for them.
Exactly. And that's their reality, is that women have told them, I would never do anything like that. I praise the Lord every day. I would never in my life, fornicate. They give them this story. So in their mind, that there got to be something wrong with her because women don't do that. That's the reality, is that women are not like that. And if they are like that, there's something wrong with them because women aren't like that. You see what I mean? And so that's the problem with a lot of modern males is that they're under the illusion that women are not sexual. And check this out. You know why they think that? Is because not only are women telling them this, it's because on the flip side, because women are telling them this, they are not the guys receiving the sex, but the guys who are receiving the sex know that women are like this. Now, in that particular situation with that dude from Jagged Edge, the R&B group, right? He still ain't have no game because trust and believe, the only reason that chick bent down and sucked his dick was because he was the nigga from the R&B group. If he was the regular nigga, if he was a regular nigga, he wouldn't have had that. That's why he has that perspective. Because if he was getting his dick sucked when he wasn't famous, then him getting his dick sucked when he's famous wouldn't make a difference. But it made a difference to him because now he's famous and he's like, oh, so this is how women are. So it's almost a resentful thing. A lot of dudes are resentful because they get money or status or whatever and chicks start checking for them. But what happens is that the women aren't really checking for them because they like them. They're checking for them because they have something that they want outside of even sex. So they're like, oh, I could get him for his money. I could get him for clout. I could get him for this and I could get him for that. But what happens is dudes start to feel resentful and mad at the chick because they're like, man, why she ain't want to do this when I was poor? Just like the dude, Mike Jones had a song about that. Back then, hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. You see what I'm saying? So these niggas hate. They're hating. You see what I'm saying? Even though they getting their dick sucked by the fucking groupie, they still hating because they know that if I wasn't this famous guy, she wouldn't be here. You see what I'm saying?
Damn.
That's how it works. I'm telling you.
Damn, you busted wide open.
The game is deep. The game is deep. I try to tell y'all, motherfuckers.
The game is deep.
That's why a lot of these dudes, if you notice, a lot of these dudes in the red pill, that's why they feel some type of way about a chick and her body count and her being a slut and all this other stuff, is because most of the guys who, let's say a red pill motherfucker who has money, he realized, damn, wait a second, when I was poor, I didn't have money. Now she wants me that I got money. So it's her hypergamous nature as to why she's fucking with me because of the money. And she's going to monkey branch to another nigga who has more money than me. You feel what I'm saying? That's all that shit is. It's the same shit. So now what happens is it's a hatred because even though you're getting it, you feel it's still a reminder that you wasn't getting it before. You're like, shit, so I had to become rich. I had to have clout. I had to get status in order for a woman to even fucking look at me. So now I hate these hoes because they didn't want me when I didn't have this shit. So there's always an anxiety. There's always a fear that if I lose this, I will lose them. You see what I'm saying? So that's where that comes from. You see what I mean? So because they're not attracting women based on what's inside them. They're attracting women based on what they have. So if somebody has more, her hypergamous nature is going to make her monkey branch to that guy. If I have less, I might lose her. You see what I'm saying? And I don't want a woman who's promiscuous because that means that she's fucking these guys that she desires. And because I'm not the guy that she desires, I want to make sure she's not promiscuous because that means that if she meets another guy she desires, she might leave me for him. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
That's
Yeah, because they lean on everything outside of themselves.
Exactly. That's
so
how it works.
They truly never get the woman then.
Thank you. Exactly. There we go. That's basically what it is. But yo, bro, I gotta head up out of here, man. But yo, I appreciate the call, my brother. I'm holler at you, man.
Oh, no problem. Anytime, man.
Yes,
I'll let you.
All right, peace. All right, I think this is Moses. Moses, real quick, what's popping with you, man? What's going on?
Yeah, how you doing? I'm gonna say two things and I'm gonna get off the air.
Yes, sir.
Lucario, you know what's the biggest trick? Okay, outside of sex.
Yeah,
here's two things. The second biggest thing women say to guys, to fool guys, is, "Oh, I'm busy. I don't have time."
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Right.
And let me tell you why. Let me tell you this. I have experience. I know because I remember I was talking to this woman. I exchanged numbers with her. I hit her up the next day. You know, she was telling me, "Oh, you know, I'm busy. I don't have time. You know, I work 6-7 days a week. You know, I don't got time. All that bullshit."
Right.
I was like, "All right." You know, I just kept it pushing. And next thing you know, now 3 weeks later, I saw her. I'm at a club. I saw her with her female friends at the bar.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, exactly. That's how I know that. That's how I know you're full of shit. I don't believe what women say. Now the third thing, biggest thing women say to guys to fool guys, I'm not looking to date right now. I don't date guys.
Right. That's a fact.
I'm not looking to date right now. You know, I don't date guys. But no, she's not that she doesn't want to date anybody. She just don't want to date you. You understand? And trust me, I know because I have experience. And to go back to the topic, and I'm gonna get off of here, right? Like I've experienced both sides of the spectrum where the woman made me wait for sex, but one guy showed me the text message, right? Told me, "Yo, this girl wanted to fuck her," and he showed me the text message. That was proof. Like literally 45 minutes before I met up with her, right? And then guess what? On the flip side, I experienced a woman telling another guy, like, "Yo, I'm not that type of girl. I don't kiss guys, all that bullshit." And then 16 hours later, she's in bed with me. And she said the reason why she said that to the other guys because she wasn't feeling that guy like that.
Right.
That's why she had to say that. She don't want him to get at her that way or feel some type of way.
Right.
And but she like me. That's why she's doing it with me. So I just wanted to say, don't believe women when they say this stuff. Understand when they're saying that they are lying to you. So I just wanted to say that. Thanks for taking my call.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Shout out to my dude Moses. That's what's up. All right, so let me answer some of these questions real quick. I'm gonna speed through these questions real quick. So this says, I have no problem with being sexual with women I'm attracted to, but when there is a woman I'm not attracted to, I have a problem with letting them down. Should I just tell them? Yeah, just tell them, bro. Don't be scared to let a chick down like shit. Hey, it is what it is, man. Says Lacara, why are most men taught to put? Okay, we already did that one. It says, can you explain why women call their husbands, partners, daddies again? Well, some women don't do that, but some women do that because, you know, that's just their dynamic. It might be a BDSM thing, stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? Says, do you think one exception is that the last guy she fucked on the first night did her wrong, so now she wants to make the next guy wait? That could be part of it too, but also if she meets another guy who she's as sexually attracted to, also she'll still fuck that guy, even though the other guy, did her wrong or played her, or she got her heart broken because she thought it was something else. She'll still have sex with another dude quickly. See, it all depends on how the woman feels in that particular situation with that particular guy. You understand? And each guy is a new guy. So then therefore, there's never a thing where it's like, well, this is how I'm going to be, period. And stick to that. She's not going to stick to that shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's not going to happen. Like a chick could be like, I'm not going to have sex with any new guys because I want to be in a relationship. And the next guy I have sex with, I want to be my boyfriend. The next week she meet a guy that she's fucking, super sexually attracted to. That nigga's from out of town. He's like, listen, I'm only here for the weekend, was popping, and she about to bust a wide open for him. You feel what I'm saying? Or she might meet another dude who she's sexually attracted to, and she may even want that guy's boyfriend, think he would be a good boyfriend, but because all he wants is sex and she's sexually attracted to him, she'll still fuck him and just be like, all right, fuck it, I'll just keep it moving with him and just have sex with him and call it a day. Says, does behavior attraction can help me keep a woman sexually attracted to me? Oh, so you're saying that can your behavior specifically keep a woman sexually attracted? It can if your behavior is sexually appealing. So meaning that, let's say if you're a guy who is just, I don't know, she's attracted to you because you're funny, and you're humorous. So just because she's attracted to you because you're humorous doesn't mean she's sexually attracted to you, right? So she could just like being around you because you make her laugh. But if your behavior is giving off a vibe that is sexually appealing, like let's say you're a very masculine, dominant, and assertive or whatever, that could be considered sexually appealing, and that's based on your behavior. You feel what I'm saying? Could you talk more about why a woman would want to convince a man that she's a slut and not the good girl? Why she would want to convince a man? Usually women don't necessarily try to convince you they're a slut. They usually try to convince you that they're the good girl. You feel what I'm saying? But what happens is that if a woman wants to have sex with you, she'll be a lot of times open with you about wanting that. And she will, be more assertive and aggressive in some situations. So the girl that was texting me asked me if I wanted to do a video chat. I said no, because I had a headache, and she assumed I was seeing someone. I replied, I'm not. What? Nigga, just tell that chick you holler at her when you holler at her. You feel what I'm saying? Nicole, why do women act like they're not like that when a guy they don't like mentions sex? Because they don't want to have sex with that guy. You feel what I'm saying? So they want to use the guy for other things, but they don't want to have sex with that guy. This says, do I have enough fight in me? Somebody stole my fridge. What? That was in my dorm storage room, and I just accepted it was gone immediately and then left. Was this what a strong-minded man would do? So you're trying to say you want to fight someone because they stole your fridge? You feel what I'm saying? Listen, if somebody took your fridge, right? Don't waste time trying to fight them and do all this other shit, because then you fight that person. Let's say something happened, you get arrested, and now you're in jail because somebody stole your fridge. You understand what I'm saying? Just report it being stolen, and then if you don't get it back, then you just buy a new fridge and call it a day. I just want clarification on my question from yesterday about saying being possessive is not natural and that we are all connected. What do you mean by that? I think that flew over my head. So basically, what that means is that in life, right, we're all connected to one source. So, for example, let's say I took a t-shirt and I balled it up. And then I dumped the t-shirt in black paint, right? So now I have a t-shirt with a bunch of black paint on it. And then I throw the t-shirt on a white wall. So then let's say there's a big black stain and then there's a bunch of little black dots all over. You feel what I'm saying? So what happens is there's a big black stain and then a bunch of dots because all the black paint splattered. So what happens is that the little dots that are separated, right, they're still all from the same source. You feel what I'm saying? So the little black dot over here is you, the little black dot over here is me, the little black dot over here is this other person or whatever it is like that, but we're all from the same source. So what happens is that possessiveness comes in when you have the illusion that we're separate, but we're actually really connected, just like all of the paint is connected because it's from the same fucking source. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand this. And so the possessiveness comes in with your ego. Your ego is the thing that creates the illusion, right, that you are separate from everything else, but we're actually connected to everything. So when you get that level of understanding, what happens is that possessiveness doesn't occur, because what you understand is that you have everything. You're connected to everything, so you don't need any one particular thing. You see what I'm saying? And that's the issue with a lot of people, that they don't understand it. So what they'll do is that the possessiveness comes from this fear of scarcity and this fear of not mattering. So it's like, well, I want to feel like I matter, so I want to feel like I'm somebody, and then I feel like I'm somebody through possessing these things. You feel what I'm saying? But it can get a little bit deep. You know what I'm saying? This says, if a girl asks your body count and how you got them, should you answer or should you not give all that info? First of all, most women are not going to ask your body count. A lot of times you guys talk about shit that will never happen in real life. Most women that you deal with, they're not going to sit there, hey, what's your body count? That's just internet podcast talk. You understand? This is why you can't really take the body count shit seriously. They're not going to ask you that type of shit in most cases. You feel what I'm saying? And if she did, then just, if you feel like talking about it, talk about it. If not, not. Who gives a fuck? But remember, stay focused on what you're trying to do in this situation when you're talking to women, period. You feel me? But guys, that's pretty much it. Listen, I appreciate y'all tuning in. You feel me? And I will holler at you guys later. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. Make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. All right. And that is pretty much it. And I will holler at you guys later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.
Shit's crazy cause I look at you different. You were saying I did shit that I didn't. Trying to keep it going, you kept resisting. So I kept it moving, I kept my distance. Kept it real, you said that I kept insisting. So listen. There's a thin line between pain and pleasure. They came to stressor, I came to stretching my aims to get it to drain all these lanes for cheddar. Can't name a fella whose game is better. My reign is terror, you reign never. You only see rain in rainy weather. Complain forever, you blame Stacey, Jane, and Heather. You claim you let her be free, that's insane. You tell her you're like me, we're not the same. You fed her, I say forget her. Even though I love everything about her, if she try me, then I will live without her. I will drop her within less than an hour, just cause the tone of her voice is getting louder. Damn. You the type of guy that will never doubt her. Get him. If she left you, you would cry in the shower. Get him. You would never leave her cause you're a coward. You have no power. These niggas out here is whacking and whack. They cracking they back, to smash is a fact. They having a chat while grabbing their sack. They laughing with brats, they stacking their stacks. While asking for cat, they have to relax. My heart's cold and it's blacker than black. Been that nigga since Pun and Joe was packing the Mac and back of the act. She only fucking with you after the fact. She talking about me when she gets up at night saying that she's having a snack. I could do what I do cause I'm me. I am him cause I remind me. Told her keep up when she's behind me. She'll find the truth when she finds me. But if shorty start acting grimy, bitchin' moaning and acting whiny, being disrespectful and try me, you're gone.